Ms. Tome, CEO of UPS. A few more things you ought to know. I was a long-time loyal customer of UPS for more than 12 years before this overbilling problem happened. I paid my bills. I was not a deadbeat customer, as UPS and your lawyers have made me out to be. What did I do wrong? I trusted UPS. I trusted your company to be honest and fair with me, and you failed. I don't think there's anything wrong with a customer believing that their business partner is going to treat them honestly and fairly and not exploit them and cheat them. Your representatives, your lawyers, have made me out to be the bad guy. Incredibly, they blame me for trusting you. I should not have trusted you. I suppose that's the lesson here. I should have known that you would exploit every mistake I made. Charge me every dime you possibly could, knowing that you had no right to charge that kind of money if you actually lived by the credos you put forward, that you're a company of honesty and integrity and fairness. There is nothing fair about charging your customers for packages you never ship. I don't care if you have it in a contract and you can lean on that because your lawyers wrote it at some point as some kind of safety net. It's wrong, and you know it's wrong. And when you charge customers for wildly inaccurate package dimensions or weights, and you know they're wrong, yet you put the burden of honesty on the shipper, when you have all the information, you know what the true characteristics are of these packages because you want to make sure your company doesn't get cheated. Yet, when you have the opportunity to cheat your shippers, you do it. That is wrong, and you know it's wrong. I fought a battle for 4 solid years, fighting you for what I feel is right and just. And your company has behaved abominably. Now let me ask you a question. Ms. CEO of UPS, 6% of American GDP that you so boastfully state. Yes, your company is big and iconic, and yes, it was respected by me, and it's still respected by a lot of people. But when they learn what you do, the billing practices you engage in, the deceit you engage in, and then when someone tries to bring it to your attention, you have created a culture where your people don't want to give back the money because it will affect their bonuses, I suppose. So instead of doing the right thing and looking into the problem and reimbursing a valuable customer like me for the wild overbilling that occurred, instead of doing the right thing, you and your lawyers crush someone like me and silence them so that you can protect the grift you've got going on. It's wrong, madam. It's wrong. So, where do we go from here? Either you step up and you make this right. You reimburse me for the money I was overbilled, and you reimburse me for the 3 years and millions of dollars I spent trying to fight for justice here. If you don't, I will make it my life's obsession to get my story out there. What do you think a small business is going to do when they learn that they can be cheated, they can be charged for packages that they never ship? They can be charged for mistakes that their people make on the line when they overstate a package size and get wildly overbilled. Do you think a small business wants to put up with that kind of bullshit? When your competitor does not do that, they don't charge for packages they never ship. And you don't have to give them package dimensions. So if you don't, guess what they do? They have to bill you on the correct dimensions of the packages because they scan them and they know what they are. So I am telling you, I am imploring you, I am actually threatening you. You need to step up and do the right thing here. Otherwise, you have an enemy in me, and I will never stop. I will get the word out. I do have some money left, and I can hire publicists, and I can go on the TV shows like you do, and I can tell my story. And that will not be good for UPS. So it's up to you. It's up to you, Ms. Tome. Step up and do the right thing.